Welcome to Senior's Last Word. Man City winning again. Winning against Chelsea, who they were lucky enough to play in pre-season, and now again they return. And their 2-0 victory in the end, well worth it. City, it gets tiring to talk about how good they are in terms of quality. But what we need to talk about is what you mustn't lose sight of. City are not good because they have 11 world-class players who play every game. Just look at the way they change their team, even against the big teams, but still play the same game. The outcome is the same, the hunger is the same, and the passion is the same. Take the example of the opener against Chelsea. Some surprises there, because who expected Lewis to start? We had Kovacic. Now this Croatian, remember, he's just a stand-in for Rodri. When Rodri is available, he wasn't. Kovacic comes in as a substitute. But now, second preferred in that position, the Croatian was given a chance to step in. Forget the goal he scored because he rarely scores. Perhaps was his second goal in open play for Man City. But did you see how he took command? He is not the first choice. Forgotten, if you want. Once a Chelsea player. The command he took when he was given his chance. Even better, did you see how he got past the two Chelsea midfielders? Strong as they are. Caicedo, we all know who Caicedo is. A tackler, a hard man. He just passed by him as though he didn't exist. Now this is Kovacic, who we don't know for a dribbler or a ball carrier. We know him for a player who breaks play. But he gets his chance and he just goes and shows what he can do. That's what Pep Guardiola does with Man City. Every player, whether you are a starter or not, he makes you believe you are good enough. When he leaves you out, when he gives a chance, he says, I've given you a chance, it's up to you to show me what you can do. And when they are given chances, that's what they keep doing, Man City. For me, another chance to appreciate the genius of Pep Guardiola, because they scored 2 goals. Of course, predictably, Haaland. Every team needs a Haaland. Every team needs a player. You have to know that when the game starts, I think you are either going to score or to make an impact. They still came back, and Haaland opened with, again, a great finish from a number 9 like him. Players and teams need each other when they know that they can depend on each other. Haaland knows he can trust his teammates to provide that chance. Sometimes he doesn't put them all away, but when they do, like in this case, he puts them away. He sets off City to a win comfortably in the end. Some questionable decisions there, but Chelsea, this team is not anywhere near settling. Not now. Again, so many purchases, but they only need 1 or 2 players from among those purchases. I think the day Chelsea discover that you don't need numbers to make a team, that's the way, or that's the day they'll settle. Because yet again, you look at the team that took on Man City and think, how were they going to beat City? Nicholas Jackson wastes chance after chance, not just now, but that's his game. He scored 12 goals last season, but he got 3 good chances in this game against City, still short of quality to finish and make a difference. The midfield now suffering because Gallagher Connell has left to join Atletico Madrid. That gap now opens up. Someone has to step in. Someone has to take that chance. In that team, I think they didn't stand so much chances because Kevin De Bruyne was in there. Bernardo Silva was in there. Jeremy Doku was in there. So the front 4, not much of a difference. The formation, though, slightly being changed there. Because further behind, you saw that Lewis, what a ball player, this young man. The ball at feet, he is wonderful. He's joyful to watch, that young man. I love him. I love it when he plays because he shows you the depth of talent that Man City has. In terms of approach play, City didn't change anything. But the confidence, when you looked at their faces, their body language, they just played against a Chelsea side. They knew if they play according to their standard, they would still win. So Man City, again, the difficulty that the chasers have is even when you think there are particular players on whom Man City depend, that's not true. The squad that Man City has, young or old, is good enough to deliver results for them. If you look at their defense against Chelsea, again, some changes there. Okay, Diaz predictably was in there. But where was John Stones? He wasn't in there. Where was Nathan Ake? He wasn't in there. Where was Kyle Walker? Now, this is what I'm talking about. So much is said about world class and the money that Man City spends to make them a great side. That's not true. I'll still remind you, it is not true. The team that beat Chelsea in the opening game of the season, knowing that Chelsea themselves are always a danger, that team is not their first choice. Those players are not their very best players in every position. But you couldn't see that when they're playing, because they have a system and the way of playing and the philosophy and the confidence and character that allows each one to play as though it was a machine. That's the genius of Guardiola. So yes, once more, City are going to be a problem. They are going to be a problem. They win, they score, they create, they keep coming at you. They are still hungry. They started with a win against a good side, a winning or a championship winning side in Chelsea. That's confidence already. Doesn't matter who they're going to play next, they are there to win. And who are they playing next this weekend? Ipswich. Ipswich already beaten by Liverpool. You think there's going to be a surprise there? None. So Man City, defending champions, are they winning the 5th on the trot? I don't know, but someone is going to have to beat them before they're off this race as well. Good win for them, great performance, and again, reminder from Pep Guardiola that he's not going to give in yet. He still wants to win. He brings out a team he wants to win, and his team is full of winners. De Bruyne not so good there that day. Haaland not so good against Chelsea on the meeting day, but who cares when you win? So good win for Man City. Let's wait and see what they're going to have against Ipswich this weekend. The team to beat once more, Man City, and that's my last word.